The PC version of Grand Theft Auto 5's anti-cheat technology has undergone significant changes which may be detrimental to GTA Online players. Why did they make these modifications? And what has changed with the Rockstar game as a result of the changes? How does the change affect the game's activities? We'll have to wait and see if it completely changes the game. Here's everything we know so far. To begin, Rockstar makes bizarre change to GTA 5 anti-cheat engine. Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of the most popular games of all time, and as such there have been numerous reports of people cheating, abusing gameplay features, and so on. This has been a reoccurring problem since the game's release, however it has been chiefly rectified on a console. However, the game has been in chaos on PC for quite some time, with lobbies overrun with hackers capable of unthinkable levels of mayhem. According to Rockstar Games Insider, the data miner Tez 2, the latest patch for Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC, would remove 95% of the game's current anti-cheat mechanism. Nobody knows why Rockstar made such a big change as of yet. If Tez's information is right, this might indicate that the game is getting a new overhauled anti-cheat technology. Rockstar Games has not explicitly stated that it had updated its anti-cheat system. Still, given that the company recently experienced a massive breach that resulted in Grand Theft Auto 6 footage being leaked and its source code being compromised, it wouldn't be surprising if its anti-cheat system became more vulnerable. While it's unclear whether hackers have access to the source code for Rockstar Games, it's in Rockstar's best interest to be cautious and improve its games. Moving on, GTA 5 is not a sequel to GTA San Andreas, as many players believed. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, one of the most acclaimed games in the genre, had its happily ever after conclusion when Tenpenny crashed his gateway vehicle outside CJ's family home, where he died from his injuries. CJ was left in charge of his area, and the game finished when the rioting ceased. When Grove Street reappeared in Grand Theft Auto 5, many gamers assumed it had a reasonably sad conclusion, with Easter eggs hinting CJ's family had never won. Following that Grove Street in GTA 5, the Easter eggs hidden for players to find during Grand Theft Auto 5's Grove Street adventure were clear. As players enter the street, three individuals resembling CJ, Smoke, and Sweet may be seen riding motorcycles out on the streets, just as they do in the game. The game is unaffected by pursuing them. The street was similarly designed to resemble the one in San Andreas. The sheer amount of graffiti all over the street distinguishes it from the game. Because of the graffiti volume, many people assumed that the Ballas mobs eventually regained power from CJ. However, this is not always the case. Next up, alternative timeline. Several characters have appeared across multiple timelines in games, but Rockstar Games has ensured that each universe is distinct from the others. Although Ballas did not take over Grove Street at the end of San Andreas, they would have won and taken over the entire ghetto in another universe. Rockstar chose to present an entirely different Grove Street in GTA 5, with CJ most likely not appearing in the game released after Grand Theft Auto SA, because it is assumed that Grand Theft Auto 5 did not have its version of CJ. Ballas has no opponents in this era, hence gangbanging continues in the ghetto. In Grand Theft Auto 5, Lamar and Franklin discuss what happened to Grove Street citizens. Lamar is shown telling Franklin that most of them abandoned gangbanging, left the hood, and most likely went on to become CEOs and became quite wealthy. Lamar then expresses his desire to be as affluent as Franklin. All this to say that the Grove Street shown in Grand Theft Auto 5 is not the same one as seen in San Andreas. On the other hand, the retro was a perfect nostalgic moment for series fans to return to a particular spot. Moving on, this month in GTA Online, it's all about heists. Heists are one of GTA Online's best features, and Rockstar is going all in on them in November. This week's GTA Online update includes the Heists event, which provides players special rewards and bonuses for completing the game's heists. All setup missions for GTA Online's classic heists yield 2 times GTA dollars and RP, whereas all prep missions for the Doomsday heist earn 1.5 times GTA dollars and RP. Players who complete all heist finales in the next 3 weeks will receive a $2 million GTA cash prize. Furthermore, Rockstar revealed that the Flecka job will give double rewards until November 9th, and GTA Plus subscribers will receive an additional 50% GTA Bucks payout on top of those goodies. In addition, completing the Doomsday heist earns players 50% more GTA bucks and RP, as well as the Clifford hoodie. Rockstar is also making it easier to start with heists by offering 50% off setup fees, while gas masks for the Doomsday heist are currently 35% off. Apparent from the heist-specific challenges, Rockstar is giving a free black Rockstar t-shirt to anyone who checks into GTA Online this week. This is to commemorate GTA's 25th anniversary, and Rockstar stated that more announcements would be made throughout November. This week, Rockstar is also providing 2 times GTA bucks and RP for street races in GTA Online, as well as a variety of other discounts and benefits. More information may be found in the Rockstar Newswire post. Grand Theft Auto 6 is also in the works and recently leaked massively. Following that, legendary characters and ships are included in Star Wars, the deck-building game. The Galaxy deck, which contains Empire, Rebel, and Neutral cards, is used in Star Wars, the deck-building game, and sits between the players in the Galaxy row. Several of these cards depict renowned Star Wars characters and ships, allowing players to recruit legendary figures like Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, and more generic forces such as stormtroopers and neutral smugglers. These cards, like the One Piece TCG's life card function, can assault an opponent's resources. Players can even compete for the Force's favor, activating bonus effects on specific cards if the Force is with the person controlling them. Star Wars, the deck-building game base cards have particular abilities, and the player's choice of the second and third base can help them swing the game into their favor. Star Wars is recognized for its exotic and unforgettable alien worlds, and players on both sides of the fight will be able to take advantage of the distinct advantages that each one provides. As seen in the game's visual materials, players can summon the dreaded Death Star, much as they did in LEGO Star Wars earlier this year. Since the original trilogy was launched, the Star Wars series has seen numerous adaptations, including digital and tabletop games. Star Wars the Deck Building game is a particularly strategic take on the legendary series. Those seeking something more cerebral than a combat-oriented experience like Jedi Fallen Order should keep an eye out for the card game when it launches next year. Next up, Gotham Knights concludes with both the Court of Owls and the League of Shadows still on the loose. While Batman's second sacrifice at the end of Gotham Knights puts an end to the Court and League's ambitions to use the Lazarus Pit for their evil purposes, both groups are still functioning by the end. Talia escapes the site of the new Lazarus Pit after being vanquished by the player character in Gotham Knights' surprising final boss villain, vowing dreadful vengeance to the heroes who stand in her path. Similarly, while Talia could impede the Court's operations by assassinating the voice of the Court, this was only a momentary respite. By the end of the game, the Court has selected a new voice to pick up where the late Jacob Kane left off. The Gotham Knights closed the game by swearing to bring both of these terrible organizations to justice, but it's evident that the war is just getting started. Moving on, other villains could make an appearance in a Gotham Knights sequel. In addition to the Court of Owls and League of Shadows, Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, and Clayface make appearances as part of Gotham Knights Villains Night activities. This approach might be continued in a sequel with more classic Batman opponents. The game has a few Easter egg references to villains, like the Riddler, and the Court of Owls utilizes a hallucinogenic gas akin to the Scarecrow's fear toxin at one point. These iconic foes of the Cape Crusader were missing from Gotham Knights, but they could make an appearance in a future DLC or full-fledged sequel. Finally, in Gotham Knights 2, new heroes may join the Batman family. Gotham Knights currently provides players with a wide range of gameplay options thanks to its 4 playable heroes, and a sequel might expand on this by bringing even more members to the Bat family. Jacob and Catherine Kane play significant supporting roles in the game's plot, allowing their daughter Kate to appear as a Gotham Knights version of Batwoman. Kate's story in this sequel would be especially riveting as she realized that her now deceased father was a high-ranking member of the Court of Owls. Pre-released rumors also stated that Damian Wayne might appear in Gotham Knights, but this did not happen. Still, Bruce and Talia's kid may make his Gotham Knights world debut in a sequel, beginning as an enemy in his mother's service before defecting and taking up the mantle of Robin from Tim Drake, who could become Red Robin, or crafting a new identity entirely. Well, that marks the end of our video for today. On your way out, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next one.